We are about to embark upon a series of strange and exciting, dangerous adventures. Adventures that will lead us to all parts of the world.
Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we are looking at Spirits of Vengeance, Issue 1. This is a 5-part miniseries from Marvel Comics in 2024, written by Sabir Pirzada, art by Sean Damien Hill, inks by Craig Yeung Jay Leisten, colors by Andrew Dalhouse, letters by VC's Travis Lanham, cover art by Kendrick, Lim, associate editor was Lauren Amaro, and Devin Lewis, editor. Cover's actually really cool. We don't see Danny Ketch in here, so don't get too excited about that. But it's an awesome cover, and I was tricked into buying the book that way. It's a $5 price point, which really annoys me, but the cover quality is shockingly good this time. So way to step up your game, I guess, Marvel. So it turns out the skeleton of Vengeance is out in a cornfield as a scarecrow, and some local teenagers come to check it out. Two of them sneak off and ditch their friends, and the guy starts to kind of get a little aggressive with his lady friend, and that triggers Vengeance to come forth. Now, he hurts the kid pretty bad, but he is separated from his host. So Michael is out there somewhere, but he doesn't know where. We do see Johnny is trapped on a rock with the Sirens of Kronos, who he encountered back in 1982's issue 52 of the original Ghost Rider series, and they have not forgotten him at all, and they're gonna kind of wish they had. And of course, they have to work in a reference to the male gaze because it's modern Marvel. But thankfully, things get pretty action-packed and awesome after that. A couple of the sequences in there are pretty rough looking. Now, he did get some sort of shell from them, and we don't really know what that's about. We're probably going to find out soon. But in the meantime, Vengeance is having some problems, and he finds out that the reason he was up as a scarecrow is because he's been coming in and out of consciousness. The spirit itself realizes that it needs a host body, and it can't find Michael. And this guy, Billy, who is a friend of Michael's, is trying to help him remember. So they've done this a couple of times where he pops back into existence, but then quickly forgets everything, and he has to have his skeleton put back up as a scarecrow. Well, unfortunately, that kid that he hurt earlier has got some rather illustrious friends that want to come rough up Billy and a Ghost Rider. And that doesn't particularly go real well for them. But they do have a pet velociraptor. I am not kidding. That was probably the funniest part of this whole book. And we do have a glimpse of what's going on with Michael, and it doesn't look like it's going to go well for anyone involved. But I have to say, I was actually pretty entertained with this book. It was surprisingly fun. A lot of the Ghost Rider stuff has been really lame over the last couple of years. This was not. This was shockingly fun. Interesting premise to use the skeleton as a scarecrow, so I thought that was fun. And the random velociraptor, I don't know where that came from, and I don't care because it was great. So I'm going to recommend this book. It's got a lot of fun moments, decent dialogue, a little wordy with the Johnny Blaze segment. Probably could have been tightened up, and the stupid male gaze thing really didn't need to be in there. So that was a bit lame. But overall, a very entertaining read. Hopefully it will at least maintain this level of quality, and I'll pick up further issues. But this is definitely some of the better Ghost Rider work we've seen in a while. And the art wasn't too bad. It was surprisingly pretty good. Marvel's been really lacking in quality art for some time on the majority of their books, and this one actually has pretty solid art. So if you get a chance to check this out, I would recommend it. You might want to wait and see if it's worth getting in trade paperback instead to save a couple bucks, because $5 is a ridiculous cover price for comic books. That's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future reviews. If you'd like to help the channel out in other ways, links are in the description to various support methods, and as always, we hope to see you on the next one.